Okay, so we're going to do another one of the fascial movements from Human Garage, so play along. Today's one was actually inspired by a golfer, believe it or not. You know how much I like golf. This particular move was created for someone, I don't know what level of golf they were at, but it's called Swinger. So we'll do that one in a moment. You can add it onto the Totally Twisted that you did the last couple of days. And at the end I'll tell you about an email that we're sending out about some of the benefits of code and the energetic nature of it, and it's brilliant really in helping people through a whole number of issues. So let's get to Swinger. With Swinger, you kind of want to bend your knees so your hands are hanging by your knees. I like to do it where I'm a bit more loose, you know, like a monkey, like a gorilla. When they're instructed, they talk about, you know, like chest up, and I don't like to feel too rigid in the spine. So, not that they're saying to be rigid in the spine. So in a nutshell, you go like so, you take your right hand, you put it on your shoulder, you grab the skin around the back of your hand, around the back of your elbow, sorry, like so. And then you pull that round, and your head goes to the right as your body goes to the left, and then 6 breaths through the mouth. You can stay there for a moment if you want. And then come up. Now what I noticed then, every single one of my 6 breaths was in the same area. So I might do that one again in a moment and kind of drive the breath a little lower down, because that's where I find, you know, usually is where the majority of my tension is. So let's go to the other side. So again, back into this position, hands by knees, right hand on, right shoulder, grab the skin from your left hand, head to the left, body to the right. And that is Swinger. I can really feel that round the lower ribs area. So again, one simple exercise. We might do a little modification on that tomorrow. But again, if you're involved in any kind of rotational movement, which is kind of a strange thing to say really, because a lot of movements, in fact, the majority have a rotational element. And if you're moving well, using your body and using your whole body, rotation is everywhere. So if that gets stuck, I know from sitting in these positions and not really doing any kind of movement, this is going to help free that up. So that's a simple video of the day. That's called Swinger. You can add that onto Totally Twisted. There is a, seeing as though this is quite short, there is a, what's the word? A variation of this where you can go down like so. Right hand on the shoulder, left hand on here. Let's get some room. Take it back, take the hand over. Might have a slightly different feeling when you do that. Might as well do the other side. The reason I like these particular patterns with these sort of crossover patterns with the legs, where the legs are really close together up here, is because I've started doing ice skating, and some of the movements where your legs are coming over and they're being crossed, you start to feel these kind of, you know, these taut relationships. So, you know, I'm a real fan of kind of exploring some of those where you move the legs behind, because I need that in, you know, as I progress in my figure skating career. So anyway, that's the video of the day. Explore those movements. And remember, if you're a subscriber, look out for the email about code and about the benefits of all the different formulas, the calm formula, the slim formula, the immune formula, etc., etc. And we'll talk more about those in a future video when we start getting into the Longevity Essentials roadmap and the different elements of the roadmap and how you can weave that into your lifestyle. So head over to longevity-essentials.com. If you want to get that email, make sure you subscribe, and then we'll see you tomorrow for a really interesting movement tomorrow. One where I can expose a flaw, if you like, in my system, which I'm looking to resolve. And it's a good accountability thing, because as I video these over time, we should begin to see some improvement. And if I keep doing these videos and keep working on this particular movement tomorrow, then I can see some huge benefits. So look out for that, and we'll see you tomorrow.